Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Craft with Cass. In today's video I'm going to explain how to use multiple images in Design Space and how you can merge them together and slice them to create a new image. This was inspired as I wanted to create a chicken keyring using the acrylic blanks that I purchased from Custom Craft Blanks in Australia, and I wanted to create an Australian chicken, but I couldn't get vinyl that had the Australian flag as part of the image of on the vinyl. So I decided to create my own flag on the chicken using layering up singular colors of vinyl. It seemed a bit tricky and a bit daunting, but with a bit of playing in Design Space, I managed to do it, and the purpose of this video is to show everyone how to do it. Bear with me, it's my first time doing a screen recording, so it's a bit daunting, but I'm sure I'm going to get there. So first of all, what you need to do is upload the chicken image that comes when you purchase the SVGs. I've already done that previously, so here is the original chicken SVG. You can make it just with the yellow being a regular chicken. It's lots of fun to play with different vinyls and stuff and make it look like different, and I've done that previously. But what we're going to do is we're going to find an image that is related to the Aussie flag. So I searched in my images, I typed in, actually it was in my, I uploaded it. So I found a keyring in design bundles on their app that was the Australian flag. So I just downloaded that. With a membership, I was able to download the keyring for free, so I didn't have to pay any additional money on top of my monthly membership, and I inserted it into Design Space. Then what I did is I picked up the chicken SVG, and you want to bring him to the front so that you can see the chicken. And I looked for elements such as the stars and the Union Jack and positioned the chicken on here roughly where I wanted it to go. I did have to rotate it a little bit. I'm just remembering how to do that. So yeah, I put it on over here. You might have to shrink this picture a little bit because you don't have to have him as big as that. And then I placed the chicken where I kind of wanted it in accordance, and as long as he fits all on, sort of like that, you go from there. Now, for this project, I didn't need to do anything with the beak or the eyes. So what I did is I just hid them off underneath for now. He does look a little bit weird, but obviously all the elements come together at the end. I'm going to hide his eyes, which leaves us with the two sort of main layers of the chicken. So the black layer of the chicken, we want to change that layer and make it, we want to change that layer to make it white in color. We just want to move that layer out. No, I haven't ungrouped it yet. You got to remember to ungroup, because the goal here, we're going to try not to move. You want to keep the chicken in the same spot. So the black layer here, I'm going to change the color to white, and then I'm going to hide it because the only thing I needed, I used that as the base layer on the keyring instead of the black, and So all I had to do was change the color, and then I'm going to hide it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the whole image. I'm going to regroup it for the time being, because to get the 3 layers with the blue, the red and the white onto the chicken's colorings, we're going to have to duplicate the image. Now you want to do this 4 times, so if you make a mistake, you've got a spare, just like off to the side with the positioning of the chicken, and you want to use that just in case you accidentally move the wrong part, because it can be frustrating, but you know, it all works out in the end with a bit of patience. My first time, it took me about an hour to do because I was fiddling around and trying to make things work, but I got there in the end. So now what we're going to do, we're going to select one, we're going to ungroup the image, because what we need to do, we want to leave the yellow part of the chicken here, but we need to ungroup the flag as well as the chicken. We need to move the different layers out. So this one, I'm going to slice it with the blue layer in. So I'm going to take out and delete the red layer. I'm going to take out and delete the white layer, but I'm going to leave the blue layer there. Hang on. Nope, I mucked it up again. So what we're going to do, we're going to forget about that. We're going to hit undo. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the chicken. The chicken is going to become the navy blue of the flag, for instance. It's not the right blue, but that's okay. As long as the vinyl you use is the right one. We're going to hide out the blue layer. We're going to take the blue layer out, and I need to hide the one I showed you as an example because it's in the way. We're going to hide it so it's gone. So now what you're going to do is you're going to select both these layers here, and down the bottom of the design space you're going to see the button slice. You're going to press the slice button, and when it works, it looks like a bit of a weird mess, but what you're going to have is you're going to have this bit, which you can delete. You're going to have this bit, which you can delete. You're going to have this bit, which is what you're going to keep, because this bit is the piece that you're going to just delete the extra parts, because the only part you need is, yeah, don't need that one. You just delete all the components. You only need to keep this one part here. So that part, when you stick it over the top of the layer, will be the white, be the blue layer and the white layer on your keyring. So now we're going to bring in our next one. We don't need this anymore. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same again, but we're going to slice the red layer. I'm going to leave the chicken there. Remember to ungroup again. Now we're going to move out the white, move out the white layer. We're going to move the blue layer and delete that. Like I said, these extra ones are only there in case you make a mistake. You're going to now do both of them. You're going to slice again. So then we're going to take away this part. We're going to take away, hang on, I deleted the wrong part. So you don't need any of these bits. All you need is this part here. So we're going to bring them over here, and that will sit on top here. So that becomes your red layer on your chicken. So we're going to delete all those. So now I'm going to find my white layer from before, which I hid away so he wasn't in the way. That bit's going to go under here to become the white layer of the chicken. And then we're going to find the beak, which roughly landed in the right spot to start with, which was pretty cool. And we're going to do the same I've got to find where the eyes are hiding. So now you're ready to cut out your chicken. So we didn't end up needing the extra duplicates, but like I said, it's always good to have spares just in case. And that just shows you how to do it. So this chicken is now ready to cut. So what I'll do is I'll cut it out and I will come back and show you how to put it together.